You look like a Muppet.
Hello, David Morgan.
Hello, Harry Clayton Wright.
How are you?
Shown up, that is how I am. I didn't dress up enough for this endeavour.
Well, you didn't, did you? I said to you, dress code fabulous.
Oh, it's very early though. Like it's new. It's 1 o'clock, isn't it? 1:30.
You've got toothpaste on your
Toothpaste on my face.
And you did an interview before this.
Oh Christ!
Did you? Was it on camera the last one?
Yeah, that's what's on camera. I have toothpaste all over my face. That is how early I got up this morning.
Why didn't they tell you?
I am showbiz. I even went to bed on time last night.
Did you?
Well, 2:30, but that's early.
That is quite early.
I've seen the sunrise 3 times since I've got here.
David Morgan, your show Pretty
Yes.
is about being pretty.
It's about
Or feeling.
my obsession with pretty, I
your
think.
obsession.
Because I'm awful in that I compare myself with everyone and judge everyone really harshly, in a really mean way. Like in my head, not out loud, which is probably its worst.
Maybe, yeah, try it out loud.
You know. But I think generally people are pretty, people are alright, and but they should feel pretty. I think everyone should be able to feel pretty.
I saw the show yesterday.
Yes.
And I very much enjoyed it.
Oh, that's very kind.
I will use the word, I loved it. But there were some really nice moments where you were asking the audience if they felt pretty, and it required them to actually be quite emotionally honest.
Yes.
And I would say it was unexpectedly very touching.
Oh, thank you.
In hearing people's reactions as to why they don't or do feel pretty.
It's not a question people get asked very often, I think, because prettiness is different to beauty or niceness. I think.
Yeah.
Beauty is kind of internal and external, in that you'll find someone who looks gorgeous, meet them, and they're not beautiful anymore because they're just a horrid, vacuous person on the inside.
Yeah.
Whereas I think pretty is such an odd thing because it's just, you feel lovely, you feel desired, you feel wanted and important. It's an odd feeling, and lots of people don't feel that a lot. So at the beginning of my show I asked the audience who in here feels pretty generally.
Yeah.
And there's only ever, and the most hands I've had up is 2. And
See, you're verging on like Oprah territory. Really,
yeah, I think so, sometimes.
David Morgan, Oprah.
I want to be the British Oprah.
I'd say you were like, you're getting there.
I think everyone's already seen everything you've got to give though. You did an hour show pretty much naked, no?
Yeah, but like, everything I've got to give, I've never shown like, whole, like...
There is that trick you do when you pick up a penny.
I just, the second we have liberation and that I can do my penny trick on Britain's Got Talent, that's when I'll know I'm free, you know? That's when I know that we can stop fighting everyone.
Oh guys, quit marching.
Yeah,
marching. We've got equality.
I can suck up a penny through my bum on national television pre-Watershed.
You can do that.
Why do we go to these places? I've never, ever, had sex. I'm a virgin, everyone. I'm so...
Is this the Harry Clayton Wright lies video?
This is Harry Clayton Wright. Harry Clayton Wright's mum watches this.
No, we met when he was still at university and I was just kind of graduating. So
What's the age difference?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, I'm a cradle snatcher.
You are a cradle snatcher, aren't you?
Yeah, I was getting old now, so I think I might have to trade him in.
Yeah. Have you seen the Liberace film?
It's amazing.
Are you gonna
make him look like me as a child?
Yeah. Are you gonna make him have plastic surgery so that he looks like you?
No, because he's prettier than me, so I want to keep his face.
Okay.
He's lovely looking.
He is lovely looking.
Beautiful. He features in my show now.
He does.
Yeah, he didn't. I will and truly keep him out of it.
No, but I think it's
good that he's in it now.
It's better.
Oh, definitely.
You feature and you're more open.
It was my producer said that I should put him in.
Well,
because
right.
she said you were talking about him so much and you kind of need to meet him. But I asked for approval for photos because obviously I don't want to be a dick, so I asked him what photo to send, and the photo we sent
was this.
You're gonna put it up?
Yeah, send it to me.
Oh, amazing! We'll send it to you. It's a ridiculous image. That's the only one you
great.
let me use.
I love that image.
He looks great in it.
He looks great in it.
Gymming a lot.
Yeah.
Ugh. Makes me feel bad every day. He gets up like he's a lark and I'm an owl.
Yeah.
So like, I work at night and I don't really kick in until 4 p.m. Whereas he gets up at 6:30, goes and does a swim, a workout, and then goes to work, and then goes after work he goes to the gym as well. He's like clean living, lovely boy, and I'm just nibbling on a lemon drizzle. Hello, my name is David Morgan. My show is called Pretty, and it's on at 7 p.m. in the Underbelly, Bristow Square, which you should definitely check out. It's wonderful.
Bye, David! Cheers.
Cheers.
To your 18th Edinburgh.
Yeah, I know, how bizarre.
Congratulations.
Well, I mean, if you work really, really hard,
Mm.
you do end up in a Masoni hotel. I'm staying here every night.
In the Masoni Hotel. Let's do, like, this is the Masoni Hotel, everybody.
Yeah.
We're in Masoni robes, in a Masoni bath, drinking out of Masoni cups. And that's the Masoni phone.
Yeah, but that's Masoni phone. That's just, they ring me every hour.
Just to check that
Yeah.
you're alright.
Yeah, I'm not dead. Because that happened in a hotel down the road. You have to be very careful, but you know, they're very suspicious of people passing away in hotel rooms. So they
Yes.
double check that we're okay here. But no, they do check, see if I want anything. And there's a lot of acts that come up here, and they're probably here in their first and second year, and they're going to be staying with, like, I don't know, 16 other people. It might be a futon.
Yeah.
And it smells and it's awful.
What was your first year's accommodation like?
I remember, well, first of all, when I first came in 1996, we came here with no accommodation. I was doing So I Think You're Funny, and we just befriended a group of Irish nurses. And little did they know we'd no accommodation, so we kept saying, "Oh, we'll pop back to our flat later on, then we'll meet you later." We'd no flat; we just couldn't hung around all
So
day.
you stayed the whole...
No. We only had to stay. That was only a week and a half that we had to be here, and then we came back again, and then I had to get lodgings. About 3 years ago, I had to do an Irish dancing challenge. I'd never done Irish dancing for ITV, so I had to do hard sheet dancing, which is that river dance, diddly-dee, that stuff.
Yeah.
So I did that, but when I was training, after half an hour, the teacher went, "You're really unfit. There's no way you're going to learn this unless you get really fit, because it's like constant, full-on training." So I had to go and start running. And then that's it, I never stopped. I just kept running. So I said, when I get to Edinburgh, oh yeah, because I did the sitcom for BBC One.
Yeah.
So we're doing that for 7 months. I had to train, just run and train for that, just keep healthy. But because of that, and because of the stress of a sitcom, and because I was working on it every day, I lost half a stone. So this stunt man, who was a bit of a huge big fella, he said, I need to get bigger again. He says, well, why don't I just go to the gym, eat loads of chickens, and then you'll get a bit of Hugh Jackman. You'll get a bit of that. But you're sitting here in the bath with you now. I mean, people may not be able to see the hot flushes.
Wow.
But that's not really because you're there. I mean, I'm not saying that, but maybe I'm having different flushes about that as well.
No, well, yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah.
But the main flushes are because I've done my first hard training today.
The first hard training consisted of...
With the personal trainer.
With the personal trainer.
Which consists of circuit training.
Yeah.
Which is, what's the nickname for it? Oh yeah, the nickname for it is, ow! That's the nickname for it.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah.
So there's no bits in it where you go, I feel good. It's like, ow, and then, oh my god, then, I'm going to puke, then, I think I'm fainting, and, no, please, I can't do that. And then the personal trainer goes, no, do it, jump, go that way, you're 5 more. But the worst thing a personal trainer do is they go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, yeah.
Oh, that's cruel.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
That's not nice.
No.
Oh no, because I can't run because of my hair and my glasses, and it just goes really floppy.
Okay, that's not an excuse at all, is it?
No, but then again,
it's down there that you need.
It's
not your hair and your glasses.
No, it is the problem. The way I look facially, and the gay running as well.
Oh, do you have a gay run?
Really flaily and like.
So if you go when you go in the corner, do you literally go, oh, it's a corner?
Yeah, it's really bad. So
yeah, but gay men, a lot of my gay men friends are very fit.
Yeah.
So how I mean, they would run and lift and box and I mean, a lot of people. What I find, you do have a lot of like old school people who go gay men. They're flimsy and flappy, and but there's a lot of gay men I wouldn't mess with at all.
I just need to go on a night out and get a bit drunk, and that's my exercise.
Oh, that's okay.
Because once I've had a few, I tend to really go fierce queen, like serving a routine.
And that would raise your heart rate.
Raise my heart rate.
Yeah, so that's good. Gets the blood around.
And then I then show off my flexibility, so that's some nice stretching.
Oh yeah, because you do yoga.
So I do yoga.
Well, yoga is the other end of exercise. It's the same thing. So you can just, it's cool. It depends what you want from it. You see, I want instant, because, you know, I get, when you do this job, you can get really tense and full of, like, well, just full of anger. Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to be happy all the time.
Yeah.
So the best way is to release those endorphins. That's the great thing. Even though you're in the gym, I'm going to puke, I'm going to out, I'm going to ouch, I'm going to out, but you do feel brilliant a long time after. Not straight away.
Your show?
Yes.
That was a nice little... No, it wasn't actually.
That's
That's just a
okay.
completely left field
Yeah, but I mean,
transition.
we're in the bath.
But we're in Bath.
When you're in the bath, there's no linking.
There's no linking. We can be as completely...
Yeah. I've never been in the bath with anybody where it all flowed. It's like somebody could just say...
It's like bath sex. You know, like, everybody's like, in the movies, it's like, oh, this is really nice, it's really nice. And then the second you actually do it...
It's hard.
It's so awful, because you're like, do you go that?
I've tried that with my wife, and it's just not for him.
No. You need a real jacuzzi bath.
Yeah, or you just get out and go on the bed.
Go in the bed. And
What about a waterbed?
I've never done it on a waterbed.
Actually, my brother...
Yeah.
I've never been in a waterbed ever, and he lives in Sweden, and he had a waterbed in his flat, which was hilarious because I've never even done this on stage. There's definitely a story in this. My mum and dad went to stay with him, and they didn't know because he'd no spare bed. So he wasn't with his wife then, so he was on his own, and his main bed was a double waterbed, and so he stayed on the couch, and my mum and dad stayed in the waterbed, and my dad couldn't get out of it every morning. My mum had to help him because you can't get out. So my mum and dad would get in and they'd fall in the middle and just join. And the two of them were just like looking at each other. And my dad's going, will you just take and move over? My mum's going, I can't. Every time I move over, I just roll back onto you.
Can I ask you about Father Figure? That's coming up very soon. How are you excited?
Yes, well, just so it was supposed to come out the middle of August, around the 17th, 18th of August, along with Dave Williams, he's got a new show out on BBC, and I was going, oh my god, that's so soon. And I've just seen Dave's being advertised, you know, I was going, oh my god, that could have been me as well there. And I was just going, not ready. So the BBC have decided to hold it until the middle of September, which is great, because that's the autumn schedule. So they have a bit of faith in it now, I think, which is good. But it's, you see, okay, so 6 episodes, obviously. I'm a stay-at-home dad, that's the idea. Looking after the kids, but it's not mainly about me looking after kids, that's just like a nice backstory.
Yeah.
And then I have my mum and dad, played by Polly McGlynn and Dermot Crowley. Polly McGlynn was Mrs. Doyle and Father Ted. Dermot Crowley is in Luther, and then Michael Smiley, my best mate, he's in Luther. and they're in that. And then there's 2 little kids, and then my wife is Karen Taylor, who used to be in Lee Mack's sketch show on TV. And then my neighbours are Tim Downey. I've got a rival stay-at-home dad, and he does some amazing moustache acting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he thinks it's the best moustache acting that anybody's going to ever see.
Okay.
It's a fantastic moustache.
Was it real?
It is real, yeah, and he's got most of his parts from...
Just the...
Yeah. It is exciting, and it's a family... Everybody that's watched it so far goes, oh, I really like that family.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, likeable family.
Yeah, very believable family, because every single character in the show is based on real people.
Yeah.
And not all those real people know who they all are yet.
Ah! And you're taking Special Eye on tour.
Yes, and then the Special Eye thing, which has become a trademark of mine now.
Yeah.
So this is, because I've never had one actually, and I said, okay, let's make it a trademark this year. So after Edinburgh, I'll have about 2 weeks off, and then I'll go to Australia for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I leave on the day that my show, TX, is the first Father Figure.
So you'll be in the air.
I'll be in the air wondering if the world likes it. The world, Britain, and Ireland.
Britain and Ireland.
Yes,
that's the world.
Yeah, that's the world of comedy.
Yeah.
And then they'll go off, and then I'll land and I'll find there'll be lots of Twitter waiting for me to see what happens. And then I'll come back from that and I'll do the British tour, which is I'm only doing about 16 dates. So I picked all the dates from last year that I loved, and I says I'm going to just do them.
Now, would you like to camera,
Yes.
plug your Twitter, your show?
Oh yeah, right. So
yeah.
pop on my Twitter. It's at the Jason Byrne, and my Facebook is. I actually don't know what my Facebook is called. I'll tell you what it is. If you go Jason Byrne, you'll see me with a circus hat on my head. I think it's that one.
Jason Byrne's Special Eye.
In a bath.
In a bath.
Sony bath.
In a Sony bath.
How expensive is this?
It's very expensive.
We should stay here for ages.
Let's
Let's order loads of things and then just leave.
Yes. At McEwen Hall for the month.
9 o'clock I think it starts.
9 o'clock.
For the whole month.
For the month. 18th Fringe.
Hopefully the last. I'd like to. So a friend of mine, John Bishop, who's done very well.
Yeah.
He's popping up for 2 days. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I'll pop up for 2 days.
Pop up for 2 days. I think you should make it 20. Definitely.
Pop up for 20 days.
No, make it 20 fringes.
Oh, make it 20 fringes and then
Yeah, make it 20.
Because that's a good,
That's a better number.
isn't it? Also,
Well, 18 is nice because then it's like key to the door or whatever. Well, that's 21.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's just that. Well, I'm 41, so this doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really
I don't get a
matter.
key to anything. All I get is more exhaustion. It's alright, I'll come back.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for Sony.
Yeah. Are we going to roll this stuff?
Yeah.